We're gonna build a wall. Keep China out.
Is now active.
I wanted to
Capture
build a
the
wall
points
with big
together
moving
and deliver
doors.
your orbital
But
annihilation
there are no
weapon
door
to destroy
movement parts in the
enemy
game,
base.
so my wall will have no doors.
The battle for Birmingham Power Station has
It will be
begun.
made of TX1 cubes. I have the best cubes. I must let everyone know that I have the best cubes. And I tell you right now, this is no joke. My robots, well, let's just say they're huge. Alright. Alright, no more of that. Alright, guys, who knows who that really was? You know, who knows who I'm trying to impersonate there? Nobody knows. It could be anybody. Listen up, people. CRF bays are going to be larger. There's a new brawl out, Elimination 8 versus 8. It's been out for a couple days or whatever now, actually. A lot of people are kind of surprised. What? There's a new brawl? Oh, yeah, there's a new brawl. But all this other news has kind of like overwhelmed everything, so people don't know it as much. Because we have new wings. Now, the wings aesthetically aren't changing a whole lot. There's going to be like thrusters built into them as like a knife thruster or something kind of thing. Anyway. The cool thing is that unlike the wheel update, this is not going to break the wings. The wings are not going to change shapes. Although people were wanting, I think people were kind of wanting some delta-shaped wings and this and that. But, you know, hey, it's okay. It's all good. That would be cool, though. Maybe make a mega wing. I don't know. Hey, the bays are larger. I suggested that, I think, at some point. You know, they were probably going to do it anyway. Because, you know, like they said, you know, there's just no way you could, it's hard to see some of the Cosmega bots the way the current CRF is, so that'd be great. And, the wings, at first they were going to put them out with some extra load carrying capabilities and this and that. And, that ended up, before even this thing gets released, it gets nerfed. They have, recently announced that they are changing the rudders, you know, and I think they say that so that, you know, like a mech can't use a rudder to increase its speed any faster than a regular thruster would, or to turn, or this and that, you know. But in any case, you think about it, you know, look about little drones, how they would abuse these rudders, you know. So I would say that's a good. And they also pointed out that rudders will be best used as rudders and wings will be best used as wings, meaning that the wings won't give as much turning as the rudders will. That's the gist I got out of it, you know, and they'll be a little stronger health-wise, you know, so if you want them for lift, that's great. If you want them, you know, that'd be good for maybe like the center, more of a center point, you know, is where you want to keep your wings. And rudders would be okay with going forward or aft of that. Then the other thing they said is that now you can no longer, you know, it still affects balance, but, you know, losing a wing doesn't make your, you know, craft completely out of balance, you know. You'll still be able to guide around. As long as you have one on the right and one on the left, you know, you should be able to maneuver something around, you know. It's no longer the end of the world. You no longer have to come down, which could be a bad thing, too, because some people like to fall down because there's so much aero flak. So, you know, we'll have to just see how that works out. Speed boost, people. Speed boost. They have also taken the global speed limit out of the game. That means, you know, how you used to, like, you'd put so many thrusters on, and then after so many thrusters, you would, you know, they wouldn't be as effective. You know, they'd give you a little boost, but there's only so much, you know, and you'd hit a cap. Anyway, that's gone. So now you can build as fast as you want, and however many you add onto it is going to make it that much faster. Another thing they did was they made it so that movement parts now can act and work together, so that you could put like a half track together. That means wheels on the front and tank treads on the back, and you'll actually speed up the tank treads, not be the slowest speed plus a slight increase from the wheels or something. No, it's actually going to be a nice actual addition. So you're going to have to check that out and try out some different things there. we're going to probably start seeing some half tracks out there. I think what we're going to really start seeing the most of are drones. Sadly, I think that, despite the nerf before it gets released rudders, I think we're still going to see drones, but we're going to have to just see how that works and plays out. But yeah, redundancy is going to be a good thing, and it's going to still be working, if not working better, and not just for wings, but also for weapons as well. And you're going to have to go to the website and see they are constantly making changes to the way health works and this and that, on robots. And also pay attention now. You're going to have speed boost as well as the health boost. So it's going to be interesting times ahead of us. Let's see, what have we talked about so far? Global speed cap removed, diminishing returns. Now we have base speed replaced by speed boost. Thrusters are now called speed boosters. And you remember how we never saw it? You never see anybody putting thrusters on a tank because it didn't work. It just created no effect because you were on tank treads, which kind of made sense. But now, given the game's competitive spirit, rather than things that make any sense in physical science, because we kind of threw real physics out the door a long time ago with this game. So, yeah, so now thrusters work with tank treads. Like I said, the real physics of the real world didn't make any sense anyway. So it was just like, none of this stuff would work in real life. Putting hovers inside of cubes, So yeah, it's the thing. Now combo movements work. Like tracks with wheels and this and that. You're gonna get boost even with like you can get speed boost with anything you want to spam, really. Propellers, whatever. But they'll only be boosted in the direction they face, of course. It's not like an overall boost. And it has to be as far as anything that touches the ground. So, like, you can't put, like, tank treads up on the top part of your vehicle and expect speed boost. They have to be touching the ground or you won't get any boost from them. So that's how that works. Skis now provide thrust. So now we might see skis. We might see ski bots. I don't know. We're going to have to just wait and see. They were really hard to control. So, yeah, they're fun. They'd be great in custom games, if nothing else, Well, and somebody had asked during the stream, with thrusters only make things faster? Or something. Yeah. They do. That's basically it. Thrusters are only going to make things faster. But they won't be as effective all by themselves. They'll be better with something else. So that's why I say you're going to start seeing drones with rudder wings and stuff, because you'll need the effectiveness to be improved upon. They are working on zooming out on the bot, but they aren't working yet, because people say that they want to see more, like be able to back away, especially with the megas now. Now you can't really see your whole bot, or sometimes your bot be in your camera view and you're blocking everything. So yeah, people wanted to be able to scroll out a little bit. No plans to buff the Proto Seeker, they'd said. Which people kind of like think that something needs to be changed there about the Proto Seeker. Like it's a horrible weapon. I don't know what needs to be improved, either range or damage or something. But yeah, people say it's terrible. It's really a noobish weapon anyway, though. That's for people who really can't aim. But even still, you notice you kind of have to hold it on target, really, to get that thing to work right. It's anything can mess that up, And that's about everything I have here on my notes. Art bots are going to be coming back. They're going to be doing that again very soon. Custom games. New sliders coming. The mask things we're going to return. Now I think it already has returned. Light cubes, all that good stuff. Now, I didn't really do a battle talk episode on the cubes. I kind of talked a little bit about them coming, in the last one, and we never got back to it. So, at the end of this video, I will go visit robocraftgame.com, which I encourage you to do as well. So you can go see this stuff for yourself and think about things and do stuff. And there's probably new stuff on there already, so it doesn't hurt to go by and check it out. The other thing, community polls, they're going to be coming back. We're going to be doing that now again. Wow, what else? There's so much news. Like I said, there was so much news. I think I got everything though. Oh, new sliders are coming for custom games. They're working on those. Probably not going to be this update. Maybe. I don't know. But they were working on it. But yeah, that's all I've got written down here pretty much. That's a lot of stuff. But you do need to check out, like I said, they've nerfed this update before they even released it. So make sure you go to robocraftgame.com. Let's show you a little bit of that at the end of the game. You see what I'm doing here? This is kind of one of the kind of meta style bots, is to build a little plasma cruiser hover thing. I call this one Plasma Bruiser Cruiser. It's not spelled right. I don't spell things right. Why would I do that? But it turned out to be a pretty decent little bot. And like many people will tell you now, as far as, having a good build goes, it's best to lose your weapons and your bot all at the same time, not have something that can just run away once all its weapons are shot off, because then you're just going to die anyway, probably. If you're going to die, you're going to die. See, this is about the point where I'm just barely alive, all my guns are gone. And then you want to run away. And it looks crappy. You look like a coward. But guess what? You're going to live the fight. And you're not going to have to wait another 15 seconds to respawn. You're going to be closer to where you intended to go. And you're going to be back to life. This guy. Look. Look at that. Because I'm not after you. I'm after your point. I don't care. He doesn't realize he's got no friend now. He's all by himself. My teammates are showing up. Oh, he's feeling bad. He's all crap. They knew it was over. They knew it. Go for objectives, people. That's where it's at. That's how you rank up. There's nothing. I don't always score that great. Surprise. But hey, you know what? I usually have the top objectives. And really, that's really how you're going to win. Look at the objectives. That's just how it is. Level 400 finally. I've not been playing as much. I have real life engineering stuff to do. But I still play as much as I can. I make these videos as much as I can for you guys. You like watching this stuff, so I keep putting it out there. It's been requested I talk more, so you'll hear me talk more. I don't know what that accent was. I don't know. Sometimes they like to come from India. Can I help you? This is actual ring shown. Just wanted you to know that. Coming on up. Alright. Plasma Bruiser Cruiser is available at the CRF along with my other builds. Simply look it up. Ataribot in the CRF. Okay, that's a horrible Battlestar Galactica theme song. I can't do it. I can't do the real one either. They get mad at me. I don't own the rights to that. Listen, this is stuff from the website. You could just pause the screen and look at it and see what's going on. There's the nerf before release in the red, I believe. And they explain all this stuff. Now, you could pause the screen and look at it if you want, but I would advise you just go to robocraftgame.com. And not only will you see all this, but you'll see the other things and probably newer stuff since this video's been posted. Or you may not. I don't know. You know, I'm pretty up to date on my stuff usually. When I post something, you see the recent stuff, as well as some of the recent stuff. I try to keep you up to date, peoples. I try. I don't do a very good job sometimes, but most of the time I think I do alright. But there it is. Make sure you go here and check this stuff out. It's cool. They did a couple dev jams. Dev jams are just where the devs come and tell you what they've been doing. Kinda. Yeah, anyway. They go look at the forums and stuff. This is one thing I can say about this game, is they really listen to the players. You know, they actually pay attention to their forums, and they actually do try to make changes that are beneficial for the game and the players. And, you know, when people complain, you know, some things may seem negative, but they don't take into consideration that we're all playing the same game. It's happening to everyone, not just you people. You know, people act like it's just affecting them. But I had this before they did that, and now it don't work. Well, yeah, okay. So you were living on easy street for a little bit with a build because it may have been a little not so fair or something. I don't know if that's something to brag about. Whatever. There's always something happening. There's going to be a new meta. There's going to be this and that. And that's what's good about this game, is that things do change and that you don't see the same thing all the time. The need for speed. Now, this was neat that they removed the speed cap now. Look at this insanity. It's going to be awesome. I think people are going to be... one thing I'm curious to see is if capping becomes more of a thing than killing each other. If you could just get to caps fast enough, faster than the other team, you could possibly just build robots, not even put weapons on them, have a whole team that did nothing but capped. And because you could cap faster than anybody else, they couldn't beat you. It's a thought. It'd have to be kind of tanky. Have to be tanky enough because they will have weapons more than likely. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do this. You know, we'll see what we do. See what we do. A team without weapons, that would piss people off in League, though. Especially if we lost. It would have to be our whole team. We'd have to agree to it. I don't know. These League matches, man. I don't typically group with people, but I have grouped with a few people recently and have been pleasantly pleased to see, you know, parties do okay, and my connection's been doing better. I don't know what that's been about. We'll just have to see. This was basically a lot of, you know, some more of the recent news that I didn't cover before in my last battle talk, because I haven't done a battle talk in a little bit. But I'm trying to make up for it, people. Anyway, that's pretty much my show. Thank you, everybody, for coming and sitting through this, suffering. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you're happy. I don't know. Anyway, I believe I can fly. And now I must go. You can click on these videos. And there's a little subscribe button on the right. No, not the red thing. It's the thing next to it. I don't know why. It just works that way. I gotta go. See you guys later. Gotta play some Robocraft. Bye.